Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone everywhere in between. I am a Spectrum D, but you may also call me Lewis, and I'm pleased to announce the start of a new story based upon JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that asks what I imagine is an uncommon question. What if Anne from Stardust Crusaders was in Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable? Welcome to the Fiction Forge. In Stardust Crusaders, Jotaro and the group come into contact with a stowaway on the ship they're taking as part of their journey to Egypt to defeat Dio. This stowaway was Anne Merlai, a girl at an unconfirmed age, but likely to be close to Jotaro's, albeit younger. She was disguised as a boy before being found out by Jotaro before the fight against the fake Captain Tennille and Dark Blue Moon, whom the youngster was briefly held captive by. After the fact, it was revealed that Anne was, supposedly, on her way to meet her father in Singapore, and with no other real option, she tagged along with the Crusaders, being present for the encounter with Forever and the start of Jotaro's fight with Rubber Soul. She later reappeared and temporarily rejoined the team for the events of Wheel of Fortune. Her arc ended when the group dropped her off of a plane to finish her journey and go back to Hong Kong, after she had admitted to running away from her home shortly before the aforementioned arc's encounter began. Anne was not a stand user, so she couldn't see any stands unless they were extremely potent. Forever, Wheel of Fortune, and Rubber Soul were the only stands non-users could see at the time she was around. She was armed with a small blade for self-defense when the group met her, but after it was confiscated shortly before Fake Tennille's attack and the destruction of the ship, she never got it back. During the events where she was present, Anne regretfully didn't do a lot of use, but she and Jotaro were able to figure out that the Noriaki they were with before the Rubber Soul fight wasn't real, thanks to his lack of authenticity to the original's character. She went to warn the others at their hotel while Jotaro dealt with Soul. Having a non-stand user present during stand-based stories is always an interesting idea to me, as it leads to more creative thinking and more quick wit for said character. I also admittedly wanted some more closure for Anne, at least a quick mention for what happened after her time with the Crusaders ended. Like what Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency did, Anne won't be involved in this story until Joseph offers his aid to Jotaro to help find Akira. But I do have a neat little interaction at the start of DIU to foreshadow her involvement in the form of a Part 0, as I call it, which has been written to stand on its own as well as serve as the start of a larger tale. I hope you enjoy my attempt at storytelling, and that I do the source material justice. Thanks for your time. If you're at all interested in this story, or indeed anything this channel produces, do be sure to subscribe and enable notifications. Additionally, I have a Twitch and YouTube channel of my own for my streams, so feel free to follow me on those if you happen to like what I do there. With all that being said, I've been a Spectrum D on the Fiction Forge, and until next time, fare thee well.
Let us guide you.
What fate decide?